everybody, Lindsay here, and it has been way too long since we've done one of these, so without further ado, it's time for a VHS haul. Now, I got a little carried away. There were a couple fire sales, a friend sent me some stuff, found a couple things on eBay. We've I don't know how many tapes. I don't remember. I might have a problem. But hey, we all benefit. First up, we're gonna do this big box because this was sent to me by friend of the channel, friend of Bad Movie Night podcast, Mr. Sean Cavender. Great guy. Sends me a lot of cool shit. So let's see what he sent me this time. Packing peanuts. That is one thing that I'm thankful for. Everyone that I've ever bought VHS from, thank you. You pack them very well. None of them have ever arrived damaged. First up, we have Jack Scalia in The Silencers. It says on the front, a Richard Pepin film. The government denied they exist, but they're here.
We know that the government has been hiding UFOs. Important details have been deliberately withheld.
Oh, this also has Clarence Williams III as General Greenboro. Yep, there he is right there. The back of the box says, they come from another galaxy. They claim to come in peace, but wherever they go, death follows. They've conquered 4 planets. Earth is next. No one is safe.
Who are they, and what do they want?
When gunfire erupts around Secret Service agent Chuck Rafferty, played by Jack Scalia, he discovers a terrifying adversary. Killer aliens who look human and have a single purpose, to conquer Earth. As the murderous men in black attempt to silence the only humans who know they exist, Rafferty teams with a mysterious peace officer from another galaxy, Commodore. That's his name, Commodore.
Agent Commodore, Pleiades, Association of Worlds, Federated Solar System.
Commodore, played by Dennis Christopher, to save the planet and themselves. But no, this looks great. Like I said, we have Clarence Thomas III. We get some futuristic shit. We get some fire, and we get a truck explosion. The Silencers. Oh my god, it's a big box. You know I love a big box. Actually, it looks like a Warner Brothers clamshell. We've got some Warner Brothers clamshells behind us on the shelf. Yeah, and speaking of that shit, look, I got shelves with stuff on them. See, I got tapes. Next is, The Ultimate Warrior, starring Yul Brynner and Max von Sydow.
After the ultimate war comes the ultimate warrior.
This looks super interesting.
Give him to the street people.
You've got Mr. Yul Brynner there on the front. He is the ultimate warrior, evidently, but we'll see about that. Mankind's ultimate fate depends on the ultimate warrior. Holy fuck, there is a lot of text on the back of this. That's a page in a novel right there. That's a page in a novel. That's my stomach growling. I might chop some of this out, but we're gonna at least get through some of it. New York City in the year 2012. A plague has destroyed the world's food supply, bringing starvation and death. Gaunt survivors cluster in small primitive tribes, scavenging and killing for food. A single besieged, outnumbered group clings to what's left of man's law, sanity, and hope, and desperately turn to the ultimate warrior. Yul Brynner. And then they go on to say, in a world where the victor savagely reaps the spoils, the Baron, who is Max von Sydow, the Baron's madder-than-Max warrior becomes a spoiler, challenging the roving gangs with brute force. But both he and Baron soon realize they're only delaying their own doom. It will only be a matter of time before the fanatical hordes overrun them and leave what remains to the disease-ridden rats. So is this like a... Is this a Mad Max ripoff with Yul Brynner and fucking Max von Sydow? 1975. Okay, when did Mad Max come out? Because I don't know if that's why this was made or if that's just marketing. 1979. Yeah, so this came out before. Maybe Mad Max ripped off Ultimate Warrior. Yul Brynner.
We're gonna go together. Together.
The Ultimate Warrior.
There's only one man who can get through the roving street people. This is the Ultimate Warrior.
Thank you, Sean. Those are great tapes. All right, let's do this other big one and just get it out of the way. Where's my knife? Oh. I don't think it's a question of if, but when I accidentally cut myself with this fucking thing. But not today. All right, I believe this was a fire sale. Pretty sure this is fire sale from one of my Facebook groups. These guys, they just pack stuff so goddamn well. Thank you. I seriously have no idea what tapes are gonna be in here. Like I said, I forget. Stuff pops up, I claim it, I pay for it, and then I forget about it until I open it. Oh my goodness. They really packed this. Dude, is this a joke? Is this a joke? Do you know that I'm going to be unboxing these and you just want to see me open and open and open to get to these tapes? Okay, that was the last one. There's no more bags. I can see tape in here now. The first tape out of this package is, oh my goodness, it's Rooftops.
Hi, I'm Jason Gedrick, and I'm not going to hype you. I just want to say that I'm in a new movie called Rooftops, and it's got a lot going for it, and I think you should check it out.
Some kind of teen drama, I'm thinking.
What is wrong the mobile? Don't be a fool, home. You're just asking for trouble, and you're just gonna sit here and do nothing.
It says, Lucy Kaiser from the Washington Times says, 3 stars. Rooftops offers plenty of excitement with ... dizzying confrontations on building ledges. Whoa!
I really hate to see you have to leave.
This is my place.
Dizzying confrontations on building ledges. Steamy seduction scenes to throbbing dance music. The fucking adjectives in this are amazing. Dizzying, steamy, throbbing.
Serious smoke signals over here.
To me or you?
Probably me.
Rooftops. The streets of New York are dangerous, but the rooftops are deadly. This is fucking amazing. Oh my god. The back of the box says, Academy Award-winning director Robert Wise, West Side Story, Star Trek the Motion Picture, has combined the hottest new motion picture talent with one of the most innovative, action-packed urban adventures ever filmed. Rooftops. Jason Gedrick from Iron Eagle and the Heavenly Kid stars as T, just the letter T. T, a misunderstood loner who has escaped the heartless, drug-ridden streets of New York's Lower East Side to make a life for himself on the rooftops of abandoned tenement buildings.
Think this is a good rooftop?
You got a home.
Great view, low rent, plenty of light. Just what everybody in this city wants.
T and the other homeless kids live by their wits during the day and combat dance every night at an empty lot that they call the Garden of Eden. In this rock and roll paradise, T encounters the exotic and alluring Alana, played by beautiful newcomer Troy Bayer. They are immediately attracted to each other, and their passions soon grow into an explosive love affair. Unexpectedly, T discovers that Alana is connected with a ruthless street gang of killers. It happens. It happens. You fall in love with the girl of your dreams, and you find out she's connected to a ruthless street gang of killers. It happens every day.
You got something going with this kid?
Don't you know what's going on up
I
there?
look out, that's all.
When he confronts her with the truth, T is suddenly caught up in a deadly, heart-pounding struggle that will keep you guessing until the final thrilling frame. Oh my god, this is gonna make it to movie night with Lindsay. This stay tuned. We're gonna cover this, definitely. Dizzying confrontations on building ledges.
It's a place you've never seen.
Rooftops.
Rooftops. It's the only place to be.
Holy crap. All right, up next we've got, I picked this one. I remember picking this one because the cover looked fucking amazing. It was one, I was like, holy shit, I've never seen that cover before, and it looks dope. It looked dope. Death Machine.
What's it like to feel stark terror?
I can't quite tell. It feeds on your something. Fucking Blockbuster, goddamn fucking stickers. Oh, I'm gonna leave it on there because it's just gonna fuck it up even more. This is from Vidmark Entertainment. Brad Dourif is in it.
Look, this is order. Straight. True. Don't you think that's more interesting?
Richard Brackey. Is it Brake or Brackey? I can't remember. Oh, we find out what it feeds on the back of the box. Death Machine, it feeds on your fear.
The more afraid you are, the sharper its trace.
The year is 2003. Chank Industries?
Chank Industries.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of this company, but it's Chank Industries.
Chank Industries.
Ruthless world leaders in future weapons technology hires a new chief executive, Hayden Cale. Cale soon uncovers a secret and unethical weapons project the company is involved in. It's a chick. Chick's name is Hayden Cale. I wasn't expecting that.
I'd understand that those demonstrators outside might actually have a point. I want every suspect project shut down.
Her first order of business is to shut it down. Her troubles just begin as she also tries to fire the company technological mastermind, Jack Dante, a childlike psychotic with a dark genius for exotic weapons designs. Why are they employing a childlike psychopath to build weapons?
Certainty into unpredictability, growth into decay.
Dante retaliates by unleashing into the corporate headquarters the Death Machine, the ultimate killing unit, a weapon that tracks its target by sensing fear and has the power to rip through walls with its hard steel strength and razor teeth. Joined by two unlikely allies, Cale must wage a desperate, bloody battle with the terrifying force that has no mercy, no pity, and no fear.
Unstoppable weapon has been unleashed.
The ultimate fighting unit.
It looks interesting. I mean, like, what's up with that guy? Those glasses look interesting. And it looks like it might be a pretty big practical creature that they built here. So, no, this looks really interesting. Death Machine. The last tape in this package is, I forgot about this. I bought this one because of the cover too. It just caught my eye. It jumped off the screen and I was like, I must have it. I must have it. And the one that I must have is Stacy Keach in Evil in the Swamp. His eyes are red because he's evil and he's in a swamp. I don't think I've ever seen this distribution company, MN Tex Entertainment, Minnesota Tex Entertainment. They did the artwork. Distribution and artwork by Mintex Entertainment, Prior Lake, Minnesota, 1991. The back of the box says, "It all seemed so innocent. A family of children living by themselves in the middle of a swamp." Yes, if I see a group of children living in the swamp, my first reaction is, oh my god, that's so innocent. Not, holy shit, they're gonna get eaten by alligators.
You have a telephone? No, sir. Looks like you'll be having trouble with us now.
But there was a dark side to this that was not immediately apparent. Yes, children living by themselves in the swamp. The problems with that are not immediately apparent.
Windows are nailed shut. And what's the fool doing on that door? On the wrong side.
But there was a dark side to this that was not immediately apparent, as Stacy Keach would soon discover the hard way! Exclamation point. Samantha Egger had been mom for 5 years, but there's been an opening for dad for some time, and Keach is the candidate. What did I buy? But what happened to the last mom and dad and the ones before them? The secret lies at the bottom of the swamp, and with the trained dogs, and in the locked rooms. What did I buy?
John, where is my car? And don't call me Pop.
So terrifyingly real, this all-star cast will keep you captivated throughout on the edge of your chair. What did I buy? Oh my god. Evil in the Swamp.
Next time it's my turn.
Your turn will come soon enough.
On to the next box. This is another fire sale. The name on it. I bought them from this dude on Facebook. Oh, there's some good shit in here. Just you wait. Oh, just you wait. You're gonna love them. First up, we have... hair. God. First up, we have Joe Panther, starring Brian Keith and Ricardo Montalban.
Artist Creation and Associates present Joe Panther, a tale of courage and survival. Joe Panther follows a dream and faces danger.
They're smuggling aliens on Captain Harper's boat.
The front of the box says, "Every dream has a price. ... He paid it." A modern-day Seminole youth strives to make his way in the white man's world. The story of a boy's journey to manhood. A great film for the entire family. And this is actually the front. Not this. This is the front. This is why I bought it. I'm like, that dude, it's Ricardo Montalban on an alligator. I need to see that. There's Brian Keith, I think, I'm pretty sure. And there's Ricardo Montalban. He played Khan in Star Trek 2. The Wrath of Khan. Color 110 minutes, rated G. Joe Panther.
The best family motion picture entertainment of the year. Joe Panther, rated G.
Starts Wednesday in Denver and surrounding areas. Recommended by the state PTA.
Up next we have, again, another one. I'm like, that's a crazy cover. I want to see what that movie is. And it's Burt Reynolds in Malone.
What are you going to tell the company?
Goodbye.
Nobody just walks away.
Watch me.
Back of the box says, Malone, ex-cop, ex-CIA, explosive. Burt Reynolds is back in one of the hottest action dramas of the year. He is Richard Malone, an ex-CIA agent looking to leave his past behind him and start a new life in the Pacific Northwest. You know, that's where they all go. All these rugged soldier men in the 80s, they just wanted to retire. They just wanted to stop killing and go hang out in Oregon.
What happened to this town? Discovered toxic waste?
This rich guy Delaney moved in, trying to buy up everything.
But his dreams of living the quiet life soon go up in smoke when he stumbles onto a small town military conspiracy led by a local millionaire and a right-wing zealot, played to sinister perfection by Cliff Robertson. Sinister perfection. That's a tall order. And Lauren Hutton, Lauren Hutton's in this. And Lauren Hutton as Malone's ex-partner and lover.
I came to kill you.
I know.
Whose next assignment from the CIA is to become Malone's assassin. Oh my goodness. And you have all the ingredients for a thrilling evening of fast-paced adventure, romance, and suspense.
I dedicate my body, my brain, and my soul to our sacred covenant.
Prepare yourself as 3 of Hollywood's top stars shine in one of the most explosive action dramas of the year. Malone. But there's Burt, and look at the rug. My God. It's quite impressive. Malone.
Burt Reynolds, Lauren Hutton, and Cliff Robertson. Malone.
Up next we have not only a martial arts movie, but also a Roger Corman film. Roger Corman presents Jerry Trimble, PKC World Kickboxing Champion in One-Man Army.
A one-man wrecking crew on a search and destroy mission. Jerry Trimble is a one-man army.
In this war, he's all we need. Kickboxing champ Jerry Trimble plays a straight shooting man caught up in the politics of a crooked little town. Those little towns, I tell ya. Every one of them has a Brad Wesley.
You know, when I came to this town after Korea, there was nothing. I brought the mall here. I got the 7-Eleven. I got the photomat here. Christ, J.C. Penney is coming here because of me.
To get to the truth about his grandfather's death, he must first kick out the criminals, probably literally, including the sheriff, effectively putting an end to their illegal smuggling, gambling, and prostitution rings. This is a happening small town. But the worst crime of all turns out to be in his very own backyard. What could that be?
Kickboxer magazine says 4 stars. Jerry Trimble has never delivered this much action.
But look, you got him. He's kicking this guy in the face, or just did. It looks like he's here with, like, maybe she's a reporter. Maybe looks like he's leading some people through the woods, and here he's in a bare knuckle boxing fight with a couple dudes.
I don't want him dead. I need him dead.
One-Man Army.
Rick Dean, Playboy Playmate Melissa Moore, and PKC kickboxing champion Jerry Trimble in One-Man Army.
All right, we're to the last tape in this box. We have a couple more boxes, but it's the last tape in this box. And the last tape in this box is Florida Straits. If that is not a Grand Theft Auto cover, I don't know what is. Look at that shit.
Mind if I join the gang? His secret is his passion. Gold. Where is it? Cuba.
Florida Straits, Orion Home Video. I mean, we've got a guy with some gold, a speedboat, we've got alligators, a dude with a machete, chick in a bikini, guy with a shotgun, there's explosions and shit in the background. How could you go wrong? It's an HBO Pictures film. It stars Raul Julia and Fred Ward. The back of the box says, a compelling tale of greed and intrigue that will propel you straight into action-packed adventure. It's gonna propel you right in there.
What is this place? The end of the rainbow. Will the gold be there, or won't it?
Raul Julia is top-notch as Major Carlos Jane, a mysterious figure just arrived in the Florida Keys after 20 years of imprisonment in Castro's Cuba. He no sooner docks stateside than he is plotting his return to Cuba to find the woman he has left behind. He observes a high-stake poker game between a charter boat captain named Lucky, Fred Ward, and Mac, played by Dan Jenkins, a cocky college kid hungry for adventure. Carlos offers them over $2 million in gold that he has hidden in the jungles of Cuba. Gold that was to be a treasury for the provisional government if the Bay of Pigs invasion had been a success. The three men chart a treacherous course to the forbidden shores of Cuba. Sheer determination, a gritty lust for gold, and the timeless love of an unforgettable woman keep the three straight on course towards adventure. This sounds fabulous. I'm really excited to watch this. Holy shit. It's got great actors. Sounds like it has a ton of action. It has romance. And it has Raul Julia. Florida Straits.
Internationally acclaimed star Raul Julia and Fred Ward, star of Remo, Unarmed and Dangerous, in Florida Straits.
Got a little box. I don't mind a little box. Guys buy stock and packing tape. There, we got it. Like a pack of graham crackers. Oh yeah. These tapes I bought specifically because of one person and one person alone. And it's fucking Jason from Binge Movies. This is your fault. First up, we have Waxwork.
Your fascination with ghosts, monsters, and the many unearthly elements of the supernatural.
Welcome to the Waxwork.
Look at that cover. How amazing is that? You are instantly drawn into it. Stop on by and give Afterlife a try. More fun than a barrel of mummies.
Whatever you do, don't step over the rope.
And it stars Zach Galligan, Deborah Foreman, Michelle Johnson, Dana Ashbrook, Miles O'Keefe. I just died of your arms tonight. Patrick McNee and David Warner. Written and directed by Anthony Hickox. Oh, and it's the uncensored version.
Relax. A cup of coffee, we'll talk about it.
Jason from Binge Movies made me watch these things. I'd never watched them before and then talk about them for his Patreon. And I ended up really enjoying them. They're great movies. They're fucking insane, but they're fun movies.
Live, my children. Live.
The back of the box says, we have some pull quotes. The first one is, the best horror film of the year, says Dr. Donald Reed, President, Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror. So, some cred there. A trendy monster gore fest that delivers the grotesque goods. Tony Timpone, editor, Fangoria. Some more cred. Waxwork is a bloody good time, imaginative and campy. It is definitely campy. I will agree with you there, Bruce Schoengood of Horror Fan Magazine.
Bravo!
Welcome to the Waxwork, the mysterious place where every picture tells a story. The private midnight showing is about to begin with the scariest bunch of drips you'll ever meet. Gremlins star Zach Galligan co-stars in this comedy of terrors with Deborah Foreman from My Chauffeur, Miles O'Keefe from My Dreams,
I just died of your arms tonight.
From Tarzan. Yeah, he was in that horned up Tarzan with Bo Derek.
The most exotic woman of our time in the most erotic adventure of all time. Tarzan, the Ape Man.
Michelle Johnson from Blame It on Rio, David Warner from Time After Time, and special effects from Bob Keane from Aliens and Hellraiser. Special effects are pretty damn good in this. Inside the Wax Museum, a group of teenagers are aghast at the hauntingly lifelike wax displays of Dracula, the Wolfman, the Mummy, and other charter members of the Horror Hall of Fame. Each display is perfectly grotesque, yet each is missing one thing: a victim. Admission to the Waxwork was free, but now they may pay with their lives. One by one, the students are drawn into the settings as objects of the bloodthirsty creatures. They are now part of the permanent collection. No movie you've ever seen before can hold a candle to Waxwork.
What the hell did you kill him for? He'd have been perfect.
More fun than a barrel of mummies.
Vestron Pictures welcomes you into a new dimension in terror. Waxwork.
And up next, of course, we have Waxwork 2, Lost in Time.
When the mayhem ended,
You said it was over! You said it was over!
their adventure began.
Zach Galligan, he's back. And also Alexander Goodenough. You might know him as Carl from a little action movie called Die Hard.
Stars with Alexander Goodenough from Witness and Die Hard.
You're sick!
A killer is waiting in the past, present, and future. This one is also written and directed by Anthony Hickox.
From the director of Waxwork, Waxwork 2, Lost in Time.
The back of the box says, a young couple travels through time in this exciting science fiction adventure. Having escaped the fiery destruction of the original Waxwork, Mark, Zach Galligan, and Sarah, Monica Schnarry, face another grueling ordeal when Sarah is accused of murdering her stepfather. Yeah, that's a whole interesting thing.
I told you to go to bed.
Fleeing through the doors of time in a desperate search for proof of her innocence, the two lovers find themselves caught in the eternally recurring battle between good and evil. Together, they must stop one of the most powerful and demonic figures of all time, Lord Scarabus, Alexander Goodenough.
The Master is no mortal. He is the devil himself.
An action-packed, clever science fiction thriller, Waxwork 2 Lost in Time will take you on a terrifying journey through the centuries. Also in this movie is fucking Murdoch from a little show called MacGyver.
Oh, come on, Murdoch. After all this, you're not gonna just shoot me, are you?
Well, MacGyver, I know it's not very creative, but it gets the job done.
It's MacGyver's arch nemesis. He was in a bunch of episodes. One episode also had Terry Hatcher in it because she played Penny, and she was in this musical called Cleo Rocks.
Yeah! Cleo rocks!
And Michael DeBars plays the director. And also in this movie, Bruce Campbell. Waxwork 2 Lost in Time.
Take an action-packed journey through the looking glass and back in time. Waxwork 2 Lost in Time from Live Home Video.
We've been whittling our way down to smaller and smaller packages, and we are at the final one. And it has a singular tape inside of it. So let's get that shit. So let's open this thing. This I sought out for a very specific reason. There is an account on Instagram called Working Actors School, and a majority of it is this working actor. He's worked like since he was a child. He was a child actor on Little House on the fucking Prairie, and then he went on. He was in Heather's summer school, all sorts of stuff, and still does stuff today. But his name is Patrick Labierto. Patrick Labierto. Hard name to pronounce. A lot of what he does on there is just tell stories from set or just his experiences in Hollywood. They're great. Wonderful stories. They're very funny. He's worked with a lot of very famous people. But he tells this story about how he was on the set of Ski School, and he was writing some scripts, and he was going to write scripts for like a whole franchise, like Scuba School and other schools. There was a lot of school movies at the time. Stewardess School was another one. And the one that he wrote for Scuba School, he was going to star in it with his brother. But through the process of trying to get this made, it turned into a Corey movie. And also, it turned into a National Lampoon's film. And that film is National Lampoon's Last Resort, starring Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Warning. Flashing lights. Fasten your snorkels. It's gonna be a bumpy dive. And oh my gosh, there's a sweepstakes. There's a sweepstakes. Win big time in the Island Madness sweepstakes. See details on back. The back of the box says, Sam, Corey Feldman, and Dave Corey Haim are just your average guys leading quiet lives.
You could join a circus.
Join the circus? Get shot from a cannon. Have to clean up elephant shit. Stop it! Sorry.
You know what your problem is? I'll tell you what your problem is.
Okay.
Your problem is that you're tied too much to material things.
Oh, material things. Material? What material?
Until Sam's crazy old Uncle Rex, played by Jeffrey Lewis, summons them to his bizarre resort island in the Caribbean. Uncle Rex needs help saving Treasure Island, that must be the name of his resort, from his old nemesis Hemlock. Going undercover as CIA agents / scuba instructors, the guys team up with a hilarious bunch of coconut heads, including a bubble-headed mermaid, a Rastafarian flasher, and a couple of way bodacious babes. In a wild ending, Sam and Dave must pass the 3 tests of valor to save crazy Uncle Rex's island.
Oh, let's see how they measure up.
Last Resort is the most outrageous National Lampoon film yet. That's a bold claim.
Dave!
And speaking of getaways, let's see what this sweepstakes is all about.
Now, a word from Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. It's National Lampoon's Island Madness Sweepstakes.
We're offering a chance. 12 vacation trips in all. Not for 1, but for 2. We'll fly you free.
To St. Croix.
It's 6 days and 5 nights at the beautiful Hibiscus Beach Hotel.
You thought we were just standing here being stupid.
Huh?
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you the details.
All you have to do to win is write on a postcard your name,
Phone number.
and your address in care of Island Madness Sweepstakes.
I want you.
Vidmark Entertainment,
True.
2644 30th Street,
2644 30th Street,
Santa Monica, California.
90405.
And there's more.
We're giving away 150 other free gifts. Did I mention that we're also giving away rollerblades and beach fun packs?
Beach fun packs?
There's an echo in here. That was my line. At the end of the film, we will give you the details that you will need to win these wonderful prizes. So, good luck to y'all. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Beach fun packs.
Beach fun packs?
It says head out with a fun collection of National Lampoon beach towels, beach balls, and frisbees. That's a nice little... You can have fun at the beach with that pack. I would agree with that.
Beach fun packs?
Nobody does sweepstakes anymore. And Corey Feldman is fully in his fedora phase in this movie. What a babe. National Lampoon's Last Resort.
What happens is you end up getting your control finger broken, okay, pal? We need the cash. Cash. Would you please? Shh.
Well, that is gonna do it. We got through all those tapes. We read all the backs of them. We looked at covers. We talked about people in them. We've got death machines. We've got rooftops. We've got Ultimate Warriors. We have an evil swamp. And by what that tape said, it's a very, very evil swamp. A swamp I don't want to go into ever. Stay away from the evil swamp, because Stacy Keach is there. But thank you for joining me for this VHS haul. These are always a lot of fun. I hope you have checked out my first episode of Movie Night with Lindsay. We talked all about John Matuzak in One Man Force, and he is definitely a one-man force. 6'8", 280 pounds, 21-inch bicep, 55-inch chest. Yes, that is tattooed in my brain now. We've officially hit 2,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed and helped me hit that goal. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on the social media links below. And if you've seen any of these movies that we talked about today, let me know in the comments. But that is gonna do it for this little video, so until next time, this is Lindsay signing off. I'll check you later.